trying to understand the purpose of the context bounding box versus the bounding box. I think the idea is that like if I have a list of results on this search page that I'm testing, maybe like the context bounding box is supposed to be for the whole result set, and then maybe since I'm trying to validate that there's a Wikipedia entry in the result set, maybe I'm supposed to use the bounding box for that. So I'm gonna try to use the context bounding box for the whole result set. Oops, I messed up scrolling that. I don't know how to get it back. I'll refresh the screenshot. No, that did not work. Okay, let's try that again. Edit context bounding box. Why did it zoom out? I needed it to be... Okay. I don't know how to control this. Okay, try that again. Edit context bounding box. Okay, I need to zoom out. I'm going to try some pinch gesture. Okay, good. Now I'm going to highlight all the results because I think that's what context bounding box is supposed to be. And then I'm going to confirm that crop. So now I see the result sets highlighted. That's good. And now I'm going to try to select the second one because I'm trying to validate result that oh wait, this is resultcode.org, so that's the first one. I want this to be the first one. Code.org. Okay, so I think that's done. Okay, now I'm gonna do Wikipedia. So I'm gonna edit the context bounding box, and then I'm gonna click here, and it's not zoomed out, so I need to zoom it out so I can see all the results. I'm pinching, and then I'm going to highlight all these results. I'm going to confirm that crop, and now I'm going to edit the bounding box. This one's for Wikipedia this time, and I'm going to draw it right there because that should be pretty stable for this result set. The description and stuff, I'm not going to highlight that because that's likely to change. Okay, so now hopefully it's saving. I don't know what it's doing. I see it's green. That's good, but otherwise I don't know if there's something else I'm supposed to do. Is it done? I'm lost. Do I need to do it again? Let me go back to my test. Okay, well, it's all green, but let's run it again. So hopefully it's going to search for hello world, and then it's going to validate 3 things, but it looks like it couldn't find the search box. So I will... Now I don't know if I should use the context bounding box or the bounding box. I'll just use the bounding box since there's only one on the page. I assume that's what I'm supposed to use. So I'm going to... I don't really know how broad I should go. Should I go really narrow or should I go pretty broad so that it has visual clues? I don't know, but I'm gonna go broad. Confirm crop. Alright, so I think it's doing something, but I don't know if I'm supposed to wait. Okay, yeah, I was supposed to wait. And I guess it's still having trouble finding this result. Oh, they're in a different order, so interesting. Let's try the context bounding box again. Confirm that crop. And then I'm going to edit the bounding box to look for just this URL. Confirm that crop. It's green, so that looks good. And it's going to the third validation now. I'm going to use the context bounding box again for the results. I'm going to pinch out so I can see all three results. I'm going to confirm that crop, and then I'm going to edit the bounding box. This is blue. I wonder if that means that it's a context bounding box. I don't know what that means. Edit bounding box. So this one's for Wikipedia. So I'm just going to find the URL. And I'm going to confirm that crop. I think it's going to turn green. Oh, I see. So blue is like a context bounding box. Green is a bounding box. But what is it doing right now? I don't know. This long delay is very confusing because I don't know if I'm supposed to do something or if I'm supposed to flip back to my test now. And now it's on this weird state, so I gotta focus it. It's green again, so I guess that means it either passed or it's still training. I don't know. I guess my goal should be to see if I could get it to pass without ever taking me back out to dev-tools.ai. Still having trouble finding the search box. Well, let's try the context bounding box and the bounding box for this. So the context is, I think, gonna be this whole big thing. That's the context. I'm gonna confirm that crop and then expect a blue line box. Good. And now I'm gonna use the regular kind of entry, maybe this. Confirm crop. So now it's green. So I'm thinking like the blue is where it's gonna use context to find the search field within the blue, something like that. It's still having trouble finding the search enter. So let's try the context bounding box idea again. Let me just take like a big area here around this for the context bounding box. And then I'm going to use a bounding box for the thing that's supposed to actually be clicked, which is just this. Alright. Confirm that crop. And then this big long pause that gives me anxiety. Am I supposed to flip back to the test now? And then it's in this weird state again. I don't understand that. But the test is green. So let's try it again. Maybe it's still learning. seems like it learned where to type hello world. Seems like it learned where to click the magnifying glass, and it seems like it learned how to find the result on the page, even though the order of the results is constantly changing. So, bravo, dev-tools.ai. And once these just usability issues are dealt with, this seems like this is going to be a big time saver for test automation. So thank you guys. Great work.